Rage, did you really just get 50 levels just to review this skin? Yes, that's exactly what I did. But here's also the thing though, for those who live under a rock, it's actually pretty easy to level up. So I know people are gonna be like, how'd you level up? How'd you level up? I didn't even have to try. Alright, but regardless though, we got Vanguard Zadie. She has an edit style, and multiple edit styles, I should say, that's depending on your rank. But the weird thing is, so here's the thing. So here's how it works. Are you guys seeing where her rank is? If you guys don't see where it is, it's on her shoulders, right there. So it doesn't change, like, like, much of her besides the little logo that's on her shoulders right there. I'll show each rank right there. There you go. Then Unreal. She has an edit style to have on the mask, but I also want you to point out so that the mask is on her left hip, right there with the glowing eyes. Put on the mask, now it disappears from there. And now she has the mask on her face. As far as I'm concerned, the rank doesn't affect the color of the mask at all, or the glowing eyes, or anything like that. The little cape thing that you see on her, that's built into her. That's not something you can just take off. Excuse me. Now, her back bling is the Zadie's blade. And the pickaxe is the Zadie's blade. You have it visually unequipped. Seems pretty cool so far. I like it. And that's kind of everything that she comes with. To get her, you have to get 50 levels. 50 levels in a certain amount of time. I think you have like a few weeks. It might lead into next season to be able to get this skin for free. But I believe it will show up in the item shop at a later date. At least it can. I also do want to point out that right here. So yeah, here it is. Vanguard Zadie right here. I know there is a cup to get another Zadie skin right here. Elite Zadie. Epic hasn't said if this is going to come to the item shop or not, though. But yeah, this is a completely different Zadie than the one I'm using right now. I think it looks kind of similar, though, like, like the hair and everything. But, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to be able to get it, but, maybe not today. Maybe another day. But, anyways, though, for the gameplay, I'm using the one-shot glider and the Shadow Seal wrap right here. Although I didn't spend any money to get this, I actually would really appreciate it if you can go in and use code RAGE we got in the Fortnite item shop. To those who probably haven't caught on yet, I'm using Zadie with the bronze logo right there. I'm not going to be one of those people who try to, I guess, get to Unreal just because I want the edit cells on this thing. I really don't care. I don't really need the edit styles on my girl here. Will I even use her? Probably not. Also, I am noticing that right there, that the mask on my girl's left hip actually has some physics to it. Kinda does move. My girl's cape is kinda nice. The back bling I actually do really like. Because it, of course, visually unequips with the pickaxe, and I always appreciate whenever we get back blings like that. And also, why is Zadie getting another skin? Probably a few things. Remember, Chica's kind of the person that popularized this, for one. Secondly, I think even if not, Zadie is kind of a sweat skin. But anyways, now the pickaxe, equip, unequip. Not a bad trail. Alright, not bad. I think it sounded like a sword hitting, while at the same time having some electricity. A sword slice with electricity right there, like I said. Not bad. I think that's pretty good. They at least put in some effort into this. An effort into a skin that's gonna be free. Well, that is free right now, as I'm recording this. And that'll probably show up in the shop. It might never show up in shop, but who knows, though. I do like her cape and her cloak. That's always a nice touch. But yeah, I don't think there's anything much to her right now. Let's change her head style. No back bling on her. I have her with the silver rank logo right there. And as you can see right there, her mask is not on her hip anymore. Also, no back bling. So yeah, but does she really need one? She has her cape with that to be her back bling. And also, like, you can kind of see her long hair right there, kind of attached to the cape. Kind of a funny thing. But yeah, now you don't see the mask on her side now, but I think you see that little piece right there that kind of still flies up, the thing that was holding up the mask earlier. Kind of see a little bit of it right there. Bit of the glowing eyes right there. My silver rank right there. Yeah, pretty alright so far. Am I going to use this Zadie skin? I don't think so. But I do want to know in the comments. Are you guys somebody who's willing to level your up, or like, you're in grind ranked mode just to get the edit styles for this skin? Let me know. But so far, she's pretty alright. Here's my girl in Lego. You can kind of see, that little blue color of her hair, which I think is actually really nice. The little hood piece, the little cape that's built into her, which I don't think we see very much when it comes to Lego Battle Royale skins. I think it's mostly with collabs that we kind of see this with. She has the logo right there. Doesn't look like it's the ranked one though. I know she had a gun on her side right there. Now it's this little like phone or calculator thing or something. I think that's what it is. If I make her move her hands. Yeah, it's like a walkie-talkie or something. But anyways, she also has the mask right there on her left side, which is always a nice detail. And because the cape isn't in the way, there is also some details on her back that you can't see because the cape is kind of covering it. I do kind of wish that they made it to where you can take off capes on like some of these Lego skins, but it's fine though. My girl here, Vanguard Zadie. I think she's done okay. I think I like her better in Lego, at least visually. Using her, I think using her in Battle Royale, I think is great. She's actually not too bad. Although I didn't spend any money, like I said, be sure to be using code RichWithGod for me. And I'll see y'all around.